Hello, good morning team. How are you? This is Dr. Miranda. Just want to have a really quick informal chat about our discussion this week. And of course, our discussion is on the buy versus rent discussion. And this particular case study is very interesting because it really gives us a good idea about the topic of present value. So one of the things that I've done for you is I actually went ahead and I posted the spreadsheet with the calculations. I found that throughout this course there were times where students got really bogged down just by the calculations alone in terms of trying to figure amortization and discount rates and whatnot. And I found that often that just created some issues in terms of focus. So they got more focused on doing calculations versus actually participating in the discussion. So what I've done to eliminate that is I've posted the Excel spreadsheet with the calculations. So all you have to do is actually look at the spreadsheet, look at the calculations, play with the discount rate, or of course that is the interest rate, and see what kind of effect that has on the calculations itself. You can actually play with the scenarios and do the different analysis that they are, particularly when it comes to the amount of years and the amount as far as the investment is concerned. But at the heart of the discussion is the question is, how much is my money worth now versus what it's going to be worth, let's say, in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years? This is really what the concept is all about, right? And you're going to have to look at the case study and see what kind of decision is Rebecca's going to have to make, whether it's going to be more advantageous for her to rent now or buy that condo now. Okay, some things that for you to consider is what kind of market she's entering. Think about her career, think about her age, think about her goals, what she wants, think about availability, think about as far as housing options is concerned. Think about the reality of today, the days that we are living in. Folks are not spending too many years right now and they're in certain companies or certain locations. We have high rates of mobility, right? We are moving across different areas to work for the same company, or we're working for different companies altogether. Okay, now think about how much is that investment that she's putting on this condo. How much is that can be worth, let's say, in 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years down the line? Is there a better bang for the buck, so to speak? A better opportunity to take that money and invest, in a CD, invest in mutual funds, invest in the stock market? Will she be able to get more value out of that money 10 years from now, 20 years from now, or 30 years from now, rather than investing that in real estate? I, on the other hand, had a really wonderful experience where in 2015, my wife and I, we bought a nice little townhouse in Centerville. It cost us a $13,000 investment, and I was a little bit concerned at the time. However, 2 years later, when we turned around and we sold the property, that got translated into about $30,000 profit. So that wasn't bad at all, right? So it's all going to depend also on you. It's going to depend on the job. It's going to depend. There's many variables around those type of decisions, but the crux of the discussion is, how much is that money going to worth in 10, 25, 30 years down the line, right? Is this a very good opportunity for Rebecca to invest on? And these are, of course, decisions that we all make in life. And a beautiful thing about that spreadsheet is that you can actually keep that spreadsheet, because it's a very good spreadsheet, and one that can help you make similar decisions down the road. All right, now have a beautiful day, everyone. Take care.